What's up, guys? Wise out here, coming at you again with another episode of Wise Talks, because that's pretty much what you do when you're wise. You just talk about being wise, yo. No, I'm kidding. So, no, I want to come to you guys and talk to you about something that I think is so important. Okay, you may have heard it before. It's basically your comfort zone, right? What is that? Most people don't even know what the hell the comfort zone even is. So they, it's kind of hard for somebody to step outside of something that they don't even realize that they're even in, right? So what is a comfort zone? A comfort zone, how I would define it really is anything literally as it sounds that you're comfortable with. Anything that's the norm, right? So I'll give you a good example. The reason why I thought to make this video was because today I go to the gym quite frequently. Just about every day I go, and I do pretty much the same workouts for the most part. I switch up the machines and different, different areas of my body that I work out, every now and then, but rarely for the most part, it's kind of looks the same. In business, that is good, but sometimes, you kind of want to step out of your comfort zone. And what I did today was I actually went to a yoga class with a friend. Now, mind you, before I think I did yoga like once or like twice before. I never really got into it. But today, and this friend of mine, we're talking about doing some other business ventures together. And they were just like, yeah, I'm just here, I'm scared to go to the yoga class. Why don't you just come with me? And I was like, I thought about it. I'm like, do I really want to go to a yoga class right now? I was like, I got some stuff to do. I got to shoot this YouTube video. I thought about it. I said, you know what? Screw it. Because what I realized was that I was comfortable doing things the way I had been doing all along, and I wasn't willing to try something new. So I said, you know what? No, I caught myself. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm actually going to go. So I went, and sure enough, I figured, how to do all the movements and whatnot pretty, decent. At least I didn't, make too big of a fool of myself. And it actually felt pretty good. And after, going through it, I said, you know what? I actually think I'm going to implement this. I'm going to start off with once a month. And then I'm going to try to start to get it, every other week. And then I'm going to really try to get it every single week. So you see what I'm saying? That's just a good example of me being in my comfort zone and then somebody else helping me step outside of it. Now, that's kind of what I wanted to segue into is you might want to find, like, if you don't already have a mentor or somebody that you can go to who can basically help you step outside of your comfort zone, forcing you to do things that you normally wouldn't do on your own. That's going to be very, very, very helpful for you. If you could find somebody who's willing to assist you with that. And I'm pretty sure, people call it, you can call them like an accountability partner and whatnot if you want. If you're in sales and you already have somebody like that, you can have your accountability partner push you, let them know where your boundaries currently are and let them know where you're thinking you want to go. And I'm pretty sure they can guide you in the right direction. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, most people don't even realize that they even have a comfort zone. Now, the reality is everybody has a comfort zone because when you think about it, there's only so many things that you can do, A, being a human being, and B, being in a given space, if you will, because we all exist within space, right? So there's only like a certain number of things that you can do in a given space in a given time. So what I'm getting at is it's likely that you do things that are repetitive. You'll catch yourself doing the same things, like going to the gym, for example. You'll catch yourself walking down the same streets, driving down the same streets, and that's kind of your comfort zone. And it's actually your brain working at its finest because your neurons tend to fire in patterns. So when you start to form patterns, it's easier for signals to transfer between neurons when you start thinking in terms of patterns. And I think your brain automatically really does that without you even knowing it. But that's like the back end, game of patterns and comfort zones, if you will. So gonna make this one short because I think it's important, but I don't think it's something that I really need to go on and on and on about. What the bottom line, pretty much what you should know, is that everybody has a comfort zone. Figure out where yours is at and figure out how to break it and keep reaching up. So that way you keep growing and you won't die. All right. So that's going to be it for this one, you guys. Much peace, much love. Go ahead and hit that like button if you guys feel like you got some value from this, and subscribe if you're not already. And until then, we'll definitely see you guys on the next one. All right.